Hello and welcome to my channel. Join me today for daily mobility flow designed specifically for desk workers. You don't need any equipment, just some comfortable clothes and a yoga mat or a carpet. It is a follow along routine on the floor. So we will sit today either on your knees, or you can sit on a chair as well if it's not comfortable for you. And first we will start with some breathing exercises to relax your hip flexors, to relax your psoas and iliacus muscles that are here deep in our stomach. I want you to bring your arms out. From here I want you to hug yourself and put your hands on your ribs. I want you now to inhale through your nose into your ribs. So feel how your ribs are expanding. Exhale through your nose. And again. We're gonna open up and expand the ribs. Two more. Now let's continue with a few neck circles, side to side, gently warming up your neck, stretching it slightly, controlled movements. You can turn it side to side. And then up and down. Let's continue and stand on all fours into the cat and cow stretch. Bending your back first and then rounding your shoulders, bringing your chin towards your chest and squeezing your core. And again, really trying to stretch as much as you can. Stretch shoulders, shoulder blades. A few more. Now bring your arm behind your head in the same position and bring your elbow towards the floor and now towards the ceiling. 10 repetitions each side. Try to open yourself up as much as you can towards the ceiling. And last one on this side. Change your arm. Bring your arm towards another arm and up towards the ceiling as much as you can, opening your spine. Hips are on the same level, core is flexed for support. Stay with me for two more. Great. Now stay on your knees. Take one leg out. Put your hands on your waist. And now slowly bring yourself forward to stretch the hip flexor. And then back to stretch the hamstring. And again, roll your pelvis in. Bring your knee a little bit forward so you feel a nice stretch, but it's not painful. Stay here for a couple of seconds and then bring yourself back down, leaning a little bit forward so you can feel a nice stretch in your hamstring. And again, make sure that you work here with your pelvis is tucked in. And slowly, very balanced, bring your abs towards the leg or the floor, just making sure you're not rounding your spine here. And again, you can always put something under your knee if it's not comfortable, if you're doing it on a hard floor. These are all slow and controlled movements. You're working with your range of motion, not working through pain. And last one. Tuck that pelvis in and feel the stretch in your hip flexor. Great. And last time into your hamstring stretch. Stay here, bring yourself back up and change the leg. And again, remember to bring your pelvis, roll your pelvis forward. And then you will need only a small movement. Hold the stretch for 5 seconds and then bring yourself back down. If you cannot completely straighten the leg, that is fine. As long as you feel the stretch in your hamstring, as long as you feel the stretch in the muscles I'm talking about, then you are doing everything right. Move slowly and controlled through each position. Breathing throughout. You can hold, you can put a chair and hold into the chair if you want. Otherwise, this is also a great exercise to work on your balance and core stability. And last one, bring that pelvis in, stretch your hip flexors, and lean forward. Great. Now we're gonna sit down onto the floor. Put your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders, bend. Now we'll be doing 90-90 hip switches. So from this position, slowly roll your hips to one side. Very slowly. Your legs don't have to touch the floor in this position. We're not moving the upper body. The upper body is moving more or less in the same position. We're just moving and shifting our hips from side to side. Feeling nice stretch and movement in the internal and external hip rotators. Bring back up. And again to the other side. Keep this position for a few seconds. Bring your legs back up. And again to the other side. Bring them back up. And now I want you to shift your knees again to the other side, but this time I want you to bring your arm and to twist your body towards the wall. Not too much, just a different movement here. And for this movement, it will be possible for you to put both of your knees on the floor. Slowly come out of that stretch and move to the other side. Bring your arm, twist your body. So your body is looking the same direction as your hips and knees. One more time to the left side. And now I want you to lean across your knee as much as you can, feeling a stretch in your outer hip and in your glute. If you can, bring yourself a little bit more forward. Slowly come out of this position, and let's do the same on the other side. Bring yourself over the knee. The lower you go, the lower you will feel the stretch, so it all depends on your level of flexibility in the hips. If it is too much, just bring yourself back up, put something under your knees if you need to, and gently bring yourself back in. Now our next exercise will be lying down on your back, and we'll be doing a glute bridge. We'll be doing 5 glute bridges and holding for 5 seconds at the top. Lift your hips up as high as you can. Squeeze in your glutes. And last one. And now for the next variation of glute bridge, I want you to lift your hips up and now open your legs into the clamshell and down again. So bring the hips up, open your legs to the side as much as you can, and bring yourself down. A few more. Feel how your glutes are activating, how your hips are strengthening and opening. Last one. I'll be staying in the same position and we will finish that flow with a nice full body twist. So bring one leg towards you. Now bring that leg over towards the floor, twisting your body. Stay in that stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds. You can look with your head to the opposite side if you want to deepen the stretch. You will also feel a nice stretch in your glutes, in your hips, in your lower back, your upper back. If you can, bring that knee all the way towards the floor. If you can, just bring where you feel a nice stretching sensation, where it is not painful. Remember to breathe throughout and then gently roll yourself back into the starting position. Change the leg. Now again, bring that knee across and try to touch the floor. Gently twisting your body, feeling a nice relaxation and stretching your spine. Breathing throughout. If you want, you can also turn your head to the side for a deeper stretch. I want you to feel a nice stretching sensation. If we are talking about the scale, should feel about 6, 7 out of 10. If you don't feel the stretch, then check your position, check your technique. Perhaps you can try and put your knee on the floor for a much deeper stretch. But do not also overdo the stretch, and make sure that you can breathe throughout the stretch. Very gently come out of that stretch. And we are done for today. I hope you enjoyed that daily mobility flow. This is great to do after the whole day of sitting, to relax your spine, to activate your glutes. You can also do that flow before bedtime. I hope you like this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share with friends and family, and let me know in the comments what other workout videos you would like to see on my channel.